Good afternoon, everybody. We are in the car on our way to do some bass fishing. Hopefully, we can catch a couple giants. If not, maybe we can catch a couple squeakers. Either way, it should be fun. We've got a blue sky, 57-degree, no wind day. It's looking spring-like, and let's go. What's going on, guys? I'm at the pond here. We got perfect conditions here for some underwater footage. Okay, guys, so now I am watching the underwater camera footage with you guys, and let's see what we got. We've got a bluegill coming in, and he's looking hungry. I don't know if that's the male or the female. Probably the female. Yeah, it's probably the female. Not camera shy. Came all the way up to the camera, looking right at it. Obviously that fish doesn't care that the camera's there. He's making a ruckus, isn't he? Mean little sunfish. And now it looks like the male is right next to him on the right. Could be a male and a female there, looking to make a bed. How you can tell the difference between a male and a female fish. The males are usually smaller than the females. Opposite of the human generation. That female bluegill is really tearing up the grub. And now we've got a clip here of a bluegill swimming in with a bass. This bluegill was just munching. Just munching. And if you look in the background, you can kind of see the bass back there. He's just sitting in the shadows like a little submarine. That bluegill has been eating the whole time. She's fattening up, getting ready to spawn, I'm going to be guessing. There were 3 or 4 beds on the bank at this pond I was at, and so I got multiple angles of the beds, and I think I got some pretty good footage. She's just hanging out, getting her grub on. And sometimes there's multiple fish. Sometimes they're just by themselves. If you guys hear any little rattles in the background, that's because I was throwing a rattle trap around while the camera was underwater. I was still fishing. I did catch a few more fish that I didn't get on camera. A couple more squeaker bass and a small pickerel. I think I caught 5 bass total and a pickerel. But I was more worried about this footage we got that we're looking at than I was the actual fishing. I was wondering if this was going to work out for me. That is the rattle trap sound. Looks like we're at a new bed here. right here you'll see a bass swim by and a bluegill comes in. And if you look in the back, there's a school of bass moving in. There's like 3 bass right there. And this bass turns and takes over this bed, kicks the bluegill out. They scurried away. I think that's the male taking over the bed, and the female was swimming in the shadows behind it. She looked like a submarine. Yeah, the bluegills are trying to go in and eat, but you'll see the bass swims over and says, "Hey man, get out." This bluegill on a different bed, just munching away. This is another bed that was to the left of the previous one. Look at that, she doesn't care. Right up to the camera. She's not worried about it. I think we're going to see a bass swim by in the background. Yeah, there's a bass up there. See him floating on the top left corner. You see his tail. She's just getting her grub on right in front of the camera. She's looking right at it. Think that's a good view, guys? I like it. She's back for more. She wants to know what's up with this camera in the water. Looking right at us. I'm just checking you out. There's a turtle swimming by. She would go down, take a couple bites, look at the camera, scurry away. Come back, take a couple bites, look at the camera, scurry away. It's really interesting to watch them do their thing and not care about the camera. This turtle, he's having a turtle day. He's just swimming around. I really didn't have any reason to add the turtle, but I just thought it was funny that the turtle was like, turtle, turtle. But here's another bed. And I think a bass scoops in here. Yeah. He jetted because he heard me coming. I went to move the camera to a different bed.
Do I have a fish or is that weeds? I got a fish, just like that. Looks like I got a bass. Yep, we got a bass on a rattle trap. Little Squeaky McGee. He's fattening up. It's a nice little belly for a little fish. First one. Yeah, it's such a small fish, it feels like weed sometimes, you know? I'm gonna try to run the rattle trap up in the shallows around the beds over here. See if I can't get one to chase it down. I don't know why my jig broke off. Which I knew. Kind of confuses me. What I will tell you is, this year is the first year I ever threw a rattle trap in my life. And I've only caught bass on it since I started throwing it this year. It's good in the pre-spawn, which is what we have. Got another one right here. Maybe he hit on camera. He just came up and hit it right before I was taking it out of the water. Another little squeaker. So these fish are doing well. Nice sunny day with the clear water here. That's what we get. Number 2. Where's Big Mama at? Look at these beds over here. Oh, there's a big old bass on that bed. Look at this. Mama bass and Papa on that bed. I think the biggest bass in the lake's over there. I'm gonna get the jig out. I'm gonna get the jig, folks. Big Mama over here. Yeah, she is big in there. Big bed in there. She's on it. She was on it quickly. She was really on it. She had it. She was biting it. There's multiple fish over there. We're gonna get her off the bed. Throwing the Strike King 1/4 ounce jig with the homemade frog trailer. You guys can't see her, but she's a nice one. Man, they are right on the bed. We got her. We got her. She ate it quick. That is pre-spawn bass fishing right there. She's on to making a bet. I don't know if that's the male or the female, but it's almost a 2-pound fish. She got that jig in there too, look at that. She ate it all the way.
Now we are watching another bed. And this bass comes on in. This is the same bed the bluegill earlier in the video were munching out on. Looks like this bass decided it was taking over this bed. You can see in the background behind it, there's a couple bass swimming around. I think the female is swimming around in the dark behind him. I think the bass we're looking at is the male. I might have caught that fish that we're looking at, and the female is swimming right there above him, staying back. I think there's a third or fourth bass swimming around, and he starts defending the bed from the other males. Looks like he's running them off right there. You can see some bluegill swimming around back there. They want in, but that bass is not having it. Pretty cool to watch what they're doing. You never get to see this kind of stuff. I was hoping I would get some good footage, and it looks like it worked out pretty well. Bass is looking right at us. He's only about 1.5 feet from the camera. I had the camera right outside of the bed, so that might be a 1.5 pound fish, pound and a half. It's probably a male. I think that behind him is the female that just swam by. I think that's the female. Looks like a bigger fish. That for sure right there is the male. See right there behind them? I don't know how big that bass is, but looks like a decent size. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. If you're wondering about something.